Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 of my Let's Play series. Now, I say episode 8 because I've actually done a live stream in between this and that, and that was about an hour and a quarter long. And I did quite a few bits, including making some of the integrated dynamics stuff. But the main nitty gritty of the stuff to get the sorting system up, that's going to happen today. So I just did a little bit of work in the background to save us some time. I also did a marvellous trade with a travelling merchant and got myself a pair of thunder shorts, which did have a very weird enchant on them. But more on that in a minute. Right now, we've got something very important to do, which is to tell you about rebounding, which was on the leggings, because I just noticed the end chest. Even though I said I wasn't going to. Let's put those books away before I forget. There we go. Alright, so today we are looking at integrated dynamics. Now, I've got exactly 4 pieces of glowstone, what I think I stole from my stealing the waystone from the village. So I've got exactly 4 pieces before we go to the nether, and this is what I'll be using it for. So this is merle glass, which you put in a drying basin inside liquid merle, and it will make the glass for you. So we just need some glass, which should be in here. And we'll need some logs, which we have because we have some trees. And somewhere around here was some bone meal. But no bother, we've got plenty of stuff right there. Ah, there it is, bone meal. Okay, so we're going to quickly go downstairs and grow these trees. And then grab some stuff from here. So, yes, we just need to grow a couple of trees. So, maybe one here, one there, one there, one up there. One down there, maybe. Oh, really? You again? Where are you firing from this time? One F. I'm trying to do a let's play here. Do you mind? Damn it. I had 30 levels then. We need to build a mega torch. ASAP. What? Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Ah, yes, growing trees. And we're just going to grow a few of these. Let them grow. And that is arcane essence and ash. Great, more ash. It's just what I need. So we need some glass in there. And no, we don't want bone meal. There we go. There's another one. Great. There we go. Okay. And I choose tree. I like the fact that this chops all the tree down now. You don't get stuck with a little bit of enriched mithril, mineral, whatever. It actually works. It's awesome. Right, brilliant. So we're going to chop down this guy, and we're going to put some of this in here, but not all of it, because we're going to need some. We'll put this lot in here, just because. Right, oh yeah, and before I forget, this is for out here, along with, oh, Robert. One, two, three, four. And that should be 4 inventories for it to craft from. So all we need to do is gather 2 of these. There we go. Oh, no. Come on now, reset. There we go. We should have some mineral glass. There we go. Mineral glass. Illuminating. And we shall put some mineral glass right here just to see how it looks. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Very good. Okay, so we'll get a little bit more of that going. Oh, wasn't quick enough. Go up again. Thank you. There we go. I think we'll get 3 of these just to make sure we've got enough. And if we just do that. There we go. Can be really cheeky, and as it's hardening, just put in the glass at the last second. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Alright, pop that in there. Pop that in there. And then pop the glass in. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll set 2 more going and then leave it. So I can remember how this process works. Alright, now I'll be making a break and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, and hello and welcome back. I've had my little break and I'm now getting back to it. So I am coming back into this just as I finished eating my lunch. So there we go. Right, so we've got the mineral glass. We need to make these inverters, which now involves a sticky piston. Interesting. Well, it's a good job we got these slimes, isn't it? Apparently we need to make 2 of these into a sticky piston. It just so happens I do know how to do this. Well, you know what, why don't we make 3 of them into a sticky piston? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to need them further down the line. Especially to upgrade this guy, because yeah, we really need to do that. And then, to be fair, we also really need to do this as well. So we should do both of those, really. Right, onward and upward. Right, let's have some of those and some of those. And I'm just going to do something here real quick. and put these in the middle. Another 16 of these and just spread them out. That's not a redstone torch, is it? God damn it. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. So first of all, we need to upgrade each one of these to the appropriate storage. And now that has been done, this requires 2. Okay. That's fine. It just so happens we happen to have 4 in there, but are lacking sticks. Or we were. Okay. Brilliant. Alright then. So now we can upgrade this one too. And I think that's just about all of them, barring the ones that are down here, which I think are already upgraded. Yes, they are. So we just need to be able to run the pipe now. Or run the cable, should I say. So we need these guys right here. We need to be making all of these. Right. Okay, let's put them back in there for now. Not worry about that. So I've put in the mod crafting station so I could better demonstrate the layouts and stuff, and also these ones have that better half of actually staying in the grid, so you can set up multiple crafts, have a few things on demand, and have it preset. So I'm going to want another one of these batteries, which is fine, and we could just pop that on top of there, right? Apparently not. Right, well, I do know that if we do this and then we put these in this shape, we can make the wrench. And the wrench makes all of this a lot easier because it allows you to pop things off. Apparently. Wrench position was saved. Okay. That is very weird. Okay, apparently the wrench is not going to behave exactly as I thought it would, but that's okay. I guess. I guess we'll see whether or not these transfer power through each other. I keep forgetting. So almost 1,000,000 power in there. It doesn't look like it auto transfers, but you know, looks can be deceiving. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look. We've got all this in here. And yes, that is what this table's reading right here, is this bag. I'll put those back in there. Right, let's try and making this storage terminal. So we need one of those. That's the variable cards. And then we need the display, which needs those. Have you not got any in you? Did I keep them all in here? I probably did. That's all right. I didn't actually realise it was needed, to be honest. Static light panel, output variable card. Okay. So that's an output variable card. Right. Storage terminal. That. We want the static panels. But we don't just want one, please. Can we bookmark that? Yeah, there we go. Bookmark that too. And that's them two. Right. Right. Okay. And then we can make this guy. Brilliant. And then we can make this guy, question mark. Let's see. Storage terminal, input output card, display, glass, and glowstone. Storage terminal. Boom. Job done. And we do need to grab a crafting station or crafting bench. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll just take that off. Cheers. And what we can do is in the integrated, we can get a crafting interface. Now this does require a little bit more crafting by the look of it, so we need more of these guys. And then we just need that. Brilliant. Okay. And we're probably going to need some more of these guys so that we can actually connect all this up. So just to show you exactly how this works and to make sure it works before I go downstairs, I'm just going to pop this on here. This should just be able to go on here. Okay, maybe I got that a little wrong. So you pop this guy down first, maybe. And then this guy on here. Okay. And just to be clear, we need one of those. Okay, I guess it's going to be a little less clear, but that can go up there. And then we want this guy right here, followed by that guy right there. And this should give us display of items. Wowzers! There you go. And that is what I call a very quick and simple solution for that. And yes, you can store fluids in here as well. There is a means to read cases and cages. And we can also set this to read a functional storage controller, which would then read these two. But I believe it will also read these separately. So if I was to put them on there, and just a quick and dirty, although it might not read I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. If I just break you for a minute. And this is really ugly, yes, I know. But I am not really that fussed at the moment. I just want to see if it works. No, it does not. I'm guessing we'd need some kind of fluid interface rather than an item interface. My guess is. So I'm guessing we'd need these. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we go over here, where our stuff is, and I craft another couple of buckets, and we put them in the middle, and get ourselves some of these guys, we can have a couple of these sitting right in the front there. Not that I'm going to leave them there. Alexa, stop. But there you go, look at that. And we can just, well, we can't do anything with it. Like, we can't like come out and put it in our inventory. But I imagine that if we had an empty bucket, by chance, and I'm being very lazy, I imagine that if we came up to here and wanted an empty bucket full of lava, it would do it? No? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Descending order. Okay. And we can have energy storage in the system as well. And that will read our energy storage total, which will read those ones over there. So by the time I get all this set up, hopefully it will work out quite nicely. But already we can see everything we got in here, which means I can consolidate all of this storage into one easy, manageable system that is, well, not quite a mess. At least not quite as a mess as this one. So there we go. The only downside is moving still means moving all these chests. But that's not too difficult because we can just make some what are those things? The slime gates, and get ourselves some slime balls. So we should have enough in one of these chests. I forget which one it is. Ah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe if we have an ender pearl, I believe it's something like this. I could be wrong. At gate. Oh, okay. No. It's a lot different. And we need red and brown mushrooms, which we might have. Bottles of water, which are not a problem. Redstone and an ender pearl. Okay. That's even easier then. And the Enderman gateway is not that hard, to be honest. We just need the Eye of Ender. And that one is not as easy as you think. So, yeah. Endless gateways, 10 blaze loot rolls, endless modifiers. Let's see. Every 3 wise plays 10 max applications. Minus 40 wave time. Plus 10 setup time. Wow, okay. So it gets really quick. Woo! And this is the gateway of Hellish Fortress. Yes. I'm not sure we could make that even if we wanted to. But it does give you a pretty nice way to get wither skeletons without having killed many of them. So, although I imagine that we will probably kill a few many in our travels. So brown and red mushrooms, water bottles and redstone. Right, we're going to have to remember that and possibly do that soon. TM. Right. On that note, let's get on with the next part of this. So we want the crafting job turn. So some more mineral glass, and we need one of these displays. So let's concentrate on one at a time. Let's do the display first. So we need a couple of these guys. And we want a couple of these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if we can grab some more of those. And one more of those. There we go. And can we craft a second one of these, please? Thanks. Okay. And then what I want to do is see if we can manage to, when we get some more glowstone, we'll make this guy. So if I pop that off my list there, that will show the crafting recipe and actually open a crafting thing for us. So that'll work. Right, let's click those in there. In the meantime, we can get this to display. Let's see. Is there energy ones there? Item filtering. Energy interface. Bookmark. Right, so this one's actually kind of expensive. So we should probably be careful how we use this. So this has got 160,000 energy in it, so it does transfer through. So I will just make another one of those then. Probably be our last one we make for a little while. Although we have got plenty of redstone there, we can make some more blocks. So that's not too bad. There we go. Right, so maybe we'll make enough of these. There we go. Right. We'll have one as a spare, and we'll put some of these in here. And we just want to do it like this, right? That's where all the cables are. Sweet. Okay. So if I put this on here, and on here, and connect this up with a cable, can I imagine that that would give me access to this display, to which I would then have to put a variable card in it to tell me what I wanted to read. So you'd then have to get a logic programmer. So the programmer is this guy here. Very easy to craft, just a block of mineral and the crafting table. And if you wanted to, you can put this back in on itself and make a portable version of that, so you don't have to place it down anywhere. But if you want to, you can also make two, I guess, and that would allow you to have both of those on hand. So for me, I'm just going to pop this down here just to see what it looks like. Okay. All right. So we're going to want to read what side that is. So this is... Okay, it's just a true variable. Right, okay. So we'll just pop this into here. And what we can do is get a read of its content. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of get integer type 2. Account. Okay. So now if I put this in here, it didn't do anything. Alright, let's try it in this one. Is there a search? There is a search. Count. G. Entity capacity. Entity energy stored. Is that how you do it? Okay. Energy stored, entity. So do I have to drag the battery in then? The thing I'm looking at. Perhaps. Well, I said I'd be figuring this out as I went along. I guess I was right. Okay. So this should be showing true. So apparently these display panels only display a true or false. That's good to know. Right. You should come with me. You shall stay there. And you shall go back there. There we go. Right. Now we can go down and utilize the furnace down here with some power potentially. So let's see. We're getting this high. Energy interface. There we go. And I do believe we'll just clear that. There we go. That'll bring us up there. And we may need to go make some more cable, or just collect some from the random mess that we created over here. But at least we know how it all works now. Well, when I say it all works, I don't know how it all works, but I've got a good idea how some of it works. That would be a way better way of saying it. I definitely don't know how it all works. I wish. Right, okay, so I do know that if we do that, and then do that, and I turn my magnet on, and I don't have a jetpack, do I? So it's the old way of making room. Got it. So that there has added that to the system, so to speak. And now we've just got to go around and add in the other things. So oh, hello outside world. How do you do? Right, so we need both an energy conduit on this and we need an item conduit. So how are we going to do this? Well, theoretically, the energy can be supplied here and go this way. And get stuck in the corner. Right, brilliant. Okay. And if we move our block of obsidian, which we will have to do with Tom, we can put the item interaction just there. No, don't be silly. Wait, can you do that? Can you put 2 in 1? No, you can't. Right, okay. I got a bit excited then. Okay, so we've got an item going in on here. We've got this going in on here. We've got that on there, which should allow that to see it. I don't know whether this will need a crafting interface. It might actually, thinking about it. So crafting interface on the top, and we're going to have to craft some more cables, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We'll just grab some logic cables, to which there is no sticks, and now there is sticks. Logic cables, check. We only need a few, so we'll just take them around there. Brilliant. Okay, so that is on there, and we should probably put this on the side just so we've got access to it, as well as it being a crafting interface. And of course the only box for storage is currently this one, which has got a bunch of rubbish in it that we should probably clear out eventually, before we actually do anything with. But we can also link up to all the other storages around here, hopefully sneakily, although I may very well move some of these into more centralized location. But anyway, we can come up here and we can just put this crafting terminal right here, and we have access to all of our items. Now, it doesn't let us smell that, but we do have access to 1 million energy. Look at that. So that is pretty sweet. And that is a robot upgrade. Just saying. Whoa, okay, alright. All right. We know you got big grid. Wow. Not everyone gets to say that, huh? Right. Variable storage. Okay. A delayer. Does. Mechanical squeezer. We should probably aim for this so we can get rid of the setup outside, but we need a few more energy batteries. And apparently some obsidian. So it's a good job we went and got some more. Apparently that also now needs obsidian and 2 more batteries. So we're going to have to wait till we're a bit better on redstone before we do that. Audio reader. Okay. Block reader. Proto-chorus. What exactly can you be used for? Oh, you're used for catalyzed chorus chunks. Okay. Okay, well, I think I need to probably look at a video myself to work out how to do the furnacing stuff. But that is essentially our integrated storage, and we can actually have that set up, and that should all be working and running. And it should even link into these guys, where we're currently getting quite a bit of iron slotted up, and quite a bit of the old red dye there. Poppies. So yeah, that works lovely, and I think we can probably run these cables a little bit better to initialize in with some storage as well. So possibly even making use of this right here. So if I was to put this down here and this down here and put that there, and then have an item interface there and one there, I assume that now you will read these 2 chests, and we shall see. I'll put a piece of obsidian in one, and I'll put a tag in the other. We'll see if it reads it. Look at that. There's a name tag, and there's a piece of obsidian. So yes, it reads it. Hooray! And we know it reads the old lava storage there, so we should be able to get away with that quite easily. So with that all being said, I'm actually going to take my leave of you now, and I know we haven't done a lot moving around, but we have progressed forward and pushed for the logic cables with the storage, and we now have a full-on crafting system that we can actually auto-program to remember certain recipes and stuff. So we can really do some integrated stuff. Yes, pardon the pun. Anyway, I will love you and leave yous. Thank you very much for watching, and you know, if you did like that video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, enable the notification. I do go live now and again on YouTube, and yeah, my videos will always come out in the UK daytime, so you won't get a ping in the middle of the night saying, hey, someone just launched a video. Nope, that's not me. Not unless you're in an alternate time zone, in which case that may very well happen. But either way, so videos will launch at 3 p.m. and 9 a.m. On any given day of the week, depending on what I've done and what I've got ready to launch. So anyway, see you all later. Take care, have fun, and be good to yourselves.